going to love it!
Hey there guys, Sweet Tooth here, and welcome back to Honest Reviews.
Yay!
This week's episode is Leap of Faith, and I'm just gonna go with my honest opinion here, guys. Many of you are gonna have your different opinions on this episode alone, but for me, it played out exactly like how I knew it was gonna do. Like, you got the Apple family having fun, the Flim Flam brothers coming to have some new idea, scam, whatever, to try and hoax out on Ponyville. Applejack doesn't buy it even though it's working, and she kind of lies to everyone just so because it helps Granny Smith. Then she realized that's not being honest at all, and she's like, no, that's not being honest. I was wrong, you were wrong, let's all be friends again. And the Flim Flam brothers just sort of bugger off again. And Applejack gets her item for whatever's building up for the end of the season, we are presuming. So, yeah, take that for what it's worth, guys, because that's pretty much what it happens. Maybe you guys got a kick out of the plot somehow, like, it speaks to you, and you're probably going to be saying to me in the comments, like, oh no, you don't get it, man. The Flim Flam brothers, they're being organic. Sure, it's a scam, but they're being organic. But you know, guys, a scam is a scam, and this is something we've seen in that episode that we were in before. In fact, this is just rinse and repeat, if I'm completely honest here. Like, nothing was changed except just for the item, how it would affect. Like, instead of cider this time, it's a tonic, so really, it's still a liquid, so there's no real difference. At least for past episodes alone, there's at least something there. Something there that makes me think, oh, this is a good turn on it, or oh no, this is a bad turn on it. But just for everything to play out that I've had in my mind for the past, I don't know, couple of weeks since the episode synopsis was released, that's a real disappointment, especially for Friendship is Magic. I know I shouldn't be expecting much from it since it is aimed for kids anyway, but some mixing would have been nice. But despite all that, this is in no means a bad episode, guys. It just sucks for me that I had to predict everything from start to finish. Like, there are some cute, funny things in there, like you get to see what Granny Smith looked like when she was younger, and might I say, she was quite the looker in that swim gear, you know what I'm saying? And the Flim Flam brothers are still the Flim Flam brothers, no more, no less. If you were fans of them before, that's not going to change here. But then again, they don't do much here. Like I said, it's the same old thing. But if you liked them in the previous episode that they were in, then you'll like this one just fine. I think really just for me, even though there were a few good things, just minor, put in there, really it's just the same thing as before. In my honest opinion, if they had just scrapped this idea for an episode, maybe not scrap the idea, maybe just push it forward to work on something, but if they replaced this episode with Applejack regaining her item for honesty, if they just worked in a plot that, you know, would mean more something, instead of having to deal with the Flim Flam brothers again. Because, in a sense, that's kind of a bite to the ass for Applejack, isn't it? I mean, the other ponies, even though how they got their items was the same as before, more or less, they were all, at least of some relevance. I mean, bloody Pinkie Pie got Weirdo Yankovic into a kerfuffle, so that's unique, in a sense. And Rarity got to go to Manhattan, which I don't think has happened before. So, just to have the same episode played out again, just for Applejack to get her item, that's kind of a stab in the back for her. I mean, like I said, not a bad episode, but it's just kind of pointless for Applejack. If you just worked on something else just for her to get her item of harmony, it would have been something completely different. I wouldn't say it would be better, but at least it'll be something different. And just seeing all this shtick again, that's For me, that's not a real good sign here. So anyway, after watching this week's episode, Leap of Faith, I'm going to have to give this episode I'm going to be generous. I'm going to give it a high-end friendship report accepted. On its own, it's sort of an average episode here, guys. It's sort of just the flim blam contraption, whatever that was, model 2.0. I guess, if you want to call it that. So if you're looking for something different or game-changing, you're not gonna find it here. Though there are cute things in there, and Applejack finally gets her item to which would complete the elements of harmony or wherever that's going. I would only watch it if you're curious, guys, because unless you want to see how Applejack gets her avatar state going down or whatever rainbow's going on in her eyes, you're not missing out on much. Bitch. So guys, that was this week's honest review for Leap of Faith. I hope you guys took it for what it's worth. If you liked it or not, please comment in. I would love to see your views and maybe make me see something that I haven't seen. And just, you're wondering what the annotation here is at the bottom. Explaining This Magic Season 1 is fully done. I am so proud of how it's come about. Just to watch all these episodes and analyze them in a silly way, though it may not be the most orthodox for some people, I'm just pleased of how it's come out and allows me to see a new light into the Brony community and the actual My Little Pony universe as a whole. So guys, if you do want to check the whole first season and whatever reviews you want to watch of it, click the annotation down there and prepare yourselves for season 2, which is coming in June. And with that said, guys, take care of yourselves until next week.